see. Let's see, get this live popping. All right, I'm gonna give a few minutes for everybody to get up in this bitch. Give everybody time to get up in here. I wonder if I could still pull Zoom in here. I'm not sure. Zoom app. We're going to get into the show in a minute. If you come into the show, make sure you hit that like, share, and all that good stuff. Hit the Cash App and the PayPal. You heard me? Let me see. Make your way into the live. I'm trying to see how I can get. Let me see. Get a new meeting in here. All right, we're gonna get into this in a minute. I want to show you the difference between these. I want to show you the difference between how black women just don't listen. Let me see who's in the live chat. Yvette, Taz, Money, Super Soda, what's popping? I'm gonna wait till everybody else come in here. Taz said he just finished watching this video. I'm gonna talk about both these. I'm gonna talk about. I'm gonna show you how. I'm gonna show you two videos. I'm gonna show you the first video where the white woman is going to be talking to Kevin Samuels. The white woman is going to have a logical conversation. The white lady is going to be easier to talk to. Let me tell you something. The white woman does not agree with Kevin Samuels at all. But guess what? The white woman respected his opinion. The white woman respected what Kevin Samuels had to say. Then we're going to go to the black woman. And I'm going to show you how disrespectful black women are. Kevin Samuels was stating facts to the black woman. He was giving her nothing but facts. And she still would not acknowledge any of the facts he was saying. She still was having a smug look on her face every time Kevin Samuels stated a fact. She did not like it. This goes to show you the disrespect that black women have, even when black men are in authority, when black men are right, when black men are dropping wisdom and knowledge. Black women don't respect black men. And I'm going to keep telling y'all that. The white woman, even though she didn't agree with Kevin Samuels, she would acknowledge every fact that he dropped. I'm going to show you the difference. I'm going to show you the difference. And we're going to get ready to watch this. I'll pay attention to the white woman. She's going to acknowledge every fact that he states. The black woman, she's not going to acknowledge any of his facts. And this is what black women do. They're the most disrespectful women on planet Earth. Black women are the only race of women who don't respect men, black men. Doesn't matter. You could be a good black man in authority, wisdom, knowledge, successful. It doesn't matter. Black women still don't respect any shit you have to say. And I'm going to show you this. Now let's watch the white woman. We're going to pay attention to her. White woman's going to don't like what he got to say, but she's going to respect it. Let's listen.
Sometimes, and it's interesting because I've been having this conversation with a lot of my girlfriends that are both married and single at the same time. And they get angry when things don't happen their way, and they do blame men sometimes. But at the, in the same breath, they want to vain independence and say that they don't need men. But I think.
All right, now the basis of this video is Kevin Samuels is telling this white woman, and he's going to tell the black woman, he's going to tell the white woman, men, we built society. We built society. We built the infrastructure of our society. Women benefit off of what men built. This is a fact. Women benefit off the society that men built. Women benefit off of it. Now we're going to listen to it.
I think something that's interesting with a topic that you had the other night was stating that women don't need men, that women need men and that men don't need women at all, and men would be able to survive without women.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's really destructive towards this kind of bond that you're trying to build between men and women.
Okay, before you say what you think it is, let me ask you a question.
Of course.
Is it accurate?
Right.
Is what accurate specifically?
Men who built the infrastructure, if Thanos snapped away the women, men in the main could live to the end of their natural existence by simply maintaining the infrastructure in which we built.
Correct. I think women could also maintain.
Okay, let me see. That's the difference between this. Let me finish the follow-up question. Could women maintain the infrastructure they did not build and they're not trained to run?
Now he makes a good ass point here. Good ass point. Kevin Samuels is saying, men, we built society. We built the infrastructure. Women didn't build it. Men did. Now, we didn't need women to build it. We built society on our own. Now, women would not be able to survive and run the infrastructure that men set in place because they don't know how it was built. How do you know how to use something if you don't know how it's built? And this is basically what it's saying. I like the logic and the intellect that he's dropping on this white woman. And let's go on.
Yes.
How could women effectively do that before nature set in? Meaning, yes, you possess the intellectual capability to read a manual. You possess all of that. But still, infrastructure breaks down. Have you ever had a manual labor job or a job where you had to work with machinery?
So I will say, and I had this discussion with my boyfriend today, I do all my own manual labor at my house.
Okay, your own manual labor at your house, man, but I'm asking you, have you ever had to work with heavy machinery?
To a lesser degree, but if I needed to,
give me an example.
I worked a job back home in a bakery where I was dealing with heavy machinery in the
What kind of machinery, ma'am?
Anything that had to do with industrial baking.
Okay, so no offense, but in a kitchen.
Pardon me?
No offense, but it's in a kitchen, industrial baking.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay. But what I'm talking about, man, is I'm talking about
You're talking about construction.
I'm talking about power plants, power grids. I'm talking about refineries, oil wells, oil derricks. I'm talking about heavy machinery.
Exactly. Women would not know how to conduct the power sources if it collapsed. If our power sources collapse, if all our resources collapse, women would not know what the hell to do. Women would not know what the hell to do. Please get out of my life with that bullshit. I was arguing with a white woman today, and she wouldn't about gender inequality. She wouldn't shut up, and she was all get out of here with that shit. That's not the topic. Don't try to come in here trying to defend black women. Get out of here. Now I'm gonna put you in timeout for that shit. He tried to come in here and defend black women. Get out of here. I was arguing with a white woman today, and the white woman said that she wouldn't shut up, and she kept talking. She kept arguing. Don't come in here trying to defend black women. Get out of here. You're a simp. Take that simp shit out of here. Now, see, this is what simps do. Simps defend black women no matter what they do. This is what simps do. No matter what black women do, they take up for them. What do you mean? I'm sorry. Turn my volume up. I'm sorry. My fault. I had to turn my volume up. No matter what, this nigga coming here simping. I was arguing with a white woman chick today and arguing about gender inequality. She would not shut up. He comes in here defending black women. This is what simps do. No matter what black women do, they're never wrong. That's a simp. A simp is a nigga that never called black women out. That is a simp. A simp defends black women no matter how foul they are. No matter what they do, black women are right. And so he came in here simping. So I put his ass in timeout already. Now, I'm going to show you this white woman is going to acknowledge all his facts. Every fact he dropped, The white woman's going to acknowledge his facts. Now, when I get to the black woman going to be disrespectful as shit, like the majority of them are. She's not going to acknowledge any of his facts. See, black women just want to argue and be right. That's it. They don't respect a man that has wisdom, knowledge. They don't respect black men. It doesn't matter, especially when you're in authority. If you're a black man and you're a leader, they really don't want to respect you. And this is the majority of black women. They don't care about your wisdom. They don't care about your knowledge. They don't care about the facts you drop on them. They don't give a shit. They don't respect it. And I'm going to show you how disrespectful the black woman is, and how even though the white woman didn't agree with Kevin Samuels, she's still going to respect his points. The fuck are you? He's lying like she really gave you the... What do you... Man, get out of my life. I'm blocking all you damn trolls. You say something stupid, you getting blocked. Because I don't know the fuck you... I don't know what the hell y'all sissies coming here talking about. Y'all getting out here quick tonight. I don't know what y'all niggas coming here talking about. If it's not about the topic, get the hell out. The hell out of my damn live.
Backhoes.
Of course.
Things that... hold on, listen. I'm talking about the things that negate physical advantage that men have.
Right.
And there, you cannot tell me you can train a population of women to get them up to speed to do the job at the level men are doing it before women start to die off. If you understand how this country is run, how the power grid is laid out, if you understand how the logistics work, when Corona came around, one of the biggest concerns were that the medication flow was going to stop because we have a one-drop logistics chain. We don't have much for disaster recovery. Why do you think you didn't see toilet paper and water? Because all the logistics broke down. People went and bought all of the stuff. There was no more stuff. I get that women have the mental ability to do it, but how long do you survive without clean water?
Can we take a step back in your argument? Because what you're saying is that physically women don't have the capability to maintain and sustain the development that's been built by men, correct?
Yes.
Am I understanding that correctly?
Yes, you don't.
Okay, so that
now she even acknowledges the fact that he just stated. She's going to acknowledge every fact he lays down. And watch when we get to the black woman. She's going to have a nasty attitude. She's going to be twisting her face up. She's not going to acknowledge any of his facts. Watch. You can have an intelligent conversation you can have a better conversation with white women than you can with black women. Period. This is a fact. You can have a better conversation with white women than you can with black women. Period. Just watch the difference. Even though they don't agree, she's still respecting him. Women that come on my channel, they don't like what I have to say, or they disagree with me. They cuss me out. They cuss my mama out. They cuss my sister out. They cuss my daughter out because they don't agree with what I said. This is what black women do. Let's go back to listen to this white woman.
That's where I disagree with you, and I disagree with it because I will say,
yes, Super Soda. She's respectful. Exactly. Not only is she respectful, she's acknowledging his points.
There's a caveat to this. I'm the youngest of 5 kids. There's 2 sisters, 2 brothers.
Where are you going to disagree on the fact about the physical strength?
That it is very possible. So my disagreement is that it is very possible for women to sustain physically an environment that men have built without men.
No, ma'am. You said you disagree with the notion of the strength difference between men and women.
Yes,
listen. No. You can overtalk me. I don't do that. Okay. The average hand.
She even stopped talking to listen. Notice how she stops talking. She notices, okay, I am talking too much. I am over talking him. Let me be quiet and listen. Black women don't do that. Black women would have came on, she would have kept going. A bunch of mouth and a bunch of babies. This is all you're going to get from black women. She acknowledged that, okay, I am talking too much. Let me be quiet for a minute. Let me listen to the man. Something black women never do.
Strength of a man to a woman is like a 17 or 70. I forget them. It's magnitudes larger for a man versus a woman. In the fire department, to be able to be a fireman, you have to be able to do a 200-pound dead man's carry. Did you watch the beginning of this show?
I did.
And women fail the test, the physical readiness test. No, you can't overtalk me. Women fail the physical readiness test 65% of the time. Mm-hmm. You know what the exercise they failed? You want to know what exercise they failed? Hanging from a pole, hanging from a chin-up bar, pulling your knees to your chin. That's what the women failed. It wasn't lifting heavy weights. It was moving their own French toast body weight.
Yeah.
So telling me just because you may be a rugged woman, that women like you are...
Damian Lee, the majority, I don't want to hear that shit. Here go another simp. I don't want to hear that shit. I met a lot of black women who are... No, you didn't. Stop lying. I'm talking about the majority of black women don't fucking listen. That's a fact. Don't come here telling me, I meet black women like her. No, you don't. Stop fucking lying. This is why do black men always simp? Why do black men simp? They don't want to acknowledge that black women are the most argumentative. Black women don't listen. Black women in a large majority will fucking argue. They're disrespectful and they don't acknowledge your points. Black men always come in here want to simp and take up for black women. It's irritating. It's irritating. It's irritating. I meet black women. No, you didn't. The fuck out of here with that shit. You're a simp. You're coming here simping. You're coming here simping. The large majority of black women are argumentative. That's my point. I don't want to hear your individual, you meet individual women. I'm not talking about individual black women. I'm talking about the large majority. Listen to my point. The large majority of black women are argumentative and they're loud mouths. All they do is talk. Don't sit here and tell me that. All they do is do this, run their damn mouth. So don't come into my, I met some black women. I don't care how many you met. You met about 3 out of 97%, out of 100%. You probably met 5%. Don't come in here simping. Niggas always come in here simping. Why do men always simp? I don't get it. They never want to call out the behavior of black women. There's a difference here. This woman is respectful. And I'm going to show you, you know how many disrespectful black women call in to Kevin Samuel's show? The majority of women that call into Kevin Samuel's show disrespect the hell out of him. The majority of black women that call his show disrespect Kevin Samuels. Majority of the black women. Every black woman get on there, don't like what he got to say. She disrespects him. Women do that shit on my channel. They don't like something I got to say. Black women start to disrespect me. Instead of just saying, you know what? I don't agree. Let's agree to disagree. No, they don't do it like that. They'll cuss you out because they're mad at something you said. Another simp in my damn live show. A simp.
The norm is a fantasy.
Well, so number one, I take the slight offense to you calling me rugged.
What would you want me to call you, ma'am? You came in talking about your background and you worked with industrial machinery. What would you want me to call you?
Right.
Well, number one, with all due respect, that was one instance when I was 16. You asked me for an example. So
what would you like me to call you?
You can call me.
Now first, she says she can do what men can do, right? And then when he says, you're okay, now you're rugged. Now she turned around and said, well, I did something. You know, now she's trying to go back on what she's saying. But what I can say is the woman is being respectful. Whether she's trying to dodge the question or whatever, she's still being more respectful than black women on this show.
Me by my name. That's
the modifier. You are making yourself seem as though you are different than most women. Are you this? Okay, let's back up.
Yeah,
and here's the thing. If you watch my show, ma'am, you should know how I speak. So this is no snowflake zone as far as I'm concerned. If you can't handle it, I'll bid you a good night.
There's no snowflake here.
Well, then then what's the insult in calling you rugged?
I think rugged comes with connotations that aren't necessarily.
What is the insult in calling you rugged?
Rugged comes with connotations that.
What would you like me to call you when you're trying to make yourself seem as though I can do this heavy machinery?
Right.
I did an industrial banking.
Exactly.
I'm 1, 2, or 5 kids, and I was born this way. When most women don't talk about these things as part of being their feminine asset.
Exactly. She said, you can do what men can do, but then when he called you a rugged woman, you mad.
That's considered to be far more masculine.
Right. So your argument is flawed, and this is,
Right. My argument's flawed. Women. Okay. Here's what we're going to ultimately get to. I'm not going to get into a circular argument with you, man. You can believe what you want to. I really don't care if you believe what they want to. But the bottom line is, you can believe what you want to, but you cannot show me that if women can do these jobs and run the infrastructure, why are you not doing it? Because they pay better. And it's easier for women to program.
We can allow men to do it.
You don't have to. Because you don't have to.
You don't have to.
Well, okay. So in other words, you benefit off of men doing them. Are you honestly trying to tell me that you think?
Yes.
Are you? No. I've said not going to overtalk me. I meant that shit. Maybe you overtalk your boyfriend. That doesn't work here. Are we clear?
White women, black women are always right too. Andre still come back. He comes back simping. Black women are always right too. My point here is the respect level. The respect level here. The majority of black women that call into that show, the majority of black women that call into my show, they're disrespectful. This woman is respecting him. There's a different respect level. And it seems like some of y'all in my live, y'all come in here trying to simp and defend and trying to defend something you shouldn't be trying to defend. If you know the majority of black women are loudmouth and they're disrespectful, why do y'all keep trying to defend that? You know good and well the majority of black women are loudmouth, disrespectful women. This is a fact. This white woman, even though she disagrees, even though she knows she's not right, she's still showing a level of respect. When he asks her to be quiet, she be quiet. When he asks her, okay, listen, she listens. When she knows she over talking him, she's like, okay, let me be quiet and let me listen to what he's saying. A black woman would keep going on and on like the majority of them do when they call into the show. They keep going. So don't sit here and tell me this and that. Don't come in here simping in my life. Like, it's so irritating. They kill me. I always want to simp for black women. You know the majority of them are loudmouth, argumentative, and disrespectful. There's a level of respect here that this white woman is showing that black women don't show.
Clear. Nod your head and say we clear. Good. I'll be nice to you if you're nice to me, man, but I'm not going to allow you to overtalk me like that. If you're honestly telling me that women can get up to speed and run the infrastructure to the same level of efficiency that men can, I think you are sadly mistaken. But you are free to be sadly mistaken.
May I speak?
Sure.
So that is not the argument that I'm making. Initially, you said that women are incapable of surviving without men. Men are capable of surviving without men.
That is not what I said. I did not say incapable. I said the majority of women will not live to the end. No. Let me clear you up because I know what I say because I'm responsible for what comes out of my mouth. Mm-hmm. I said women are incapable of living to the end of their natural existence in mass. Meaning that, yes, by the time women actually got up to speed and learned. See, here's the thing. The presumption is that the requisite information that you and other women need to learn is digital and that the systems are still running. But see, when the power grid fails, all the information and the manuals are where? They're warehoused in libraries and in other places. And you would have to actually physically go read this stuff. And the time in which it takes you to actually download and read the knowledge, there are women who are on dialysis. There are women who are on oxygen. There are women who need all kinds of things. Women are dying because because the infrastructure is breaking down. While you're getting up to speed, there is attrition. Men don't require that because they're already doing it. It's simply knowledge transfer from one man to another. There's no needing to get up to speed. It's, hey man, do this. There is no transfer because there are no women already doing that.
Now, he's making some good points. He's letting her know if our society broke down, women would not know how to survive because men built the infrastructure. Men built the infrastructure. Men, we built society. So if shit broke down, women would just be, they would be lost. And he's making a good point. And she know he's making a good point. That's why she's nodding her head. She know he's making a good point. Look at her.
Men don't require that because they're already doing it. It's simple.
See, she know he's making a good point. She know he's telling the truth. And she's not going to deny him telling the truth. Watch when we get to the black women. Black women never acknowledge a man's telling the truth. A black woman will never acknowledge you're right. I'm telling you, just watch.
Simply knowledge transfer from one man to another. There's no needing to
Black women do not listen. Let's
get
go.
up to speed. It's, hey man, do this. There is no transfer because there are no women already doing that. Can we agree on that part?
Yes, and can we add another?
She even she acknowledges every fact. Every fact she acknowledges. You're not going to get this from black women. A black woman will. How many of y'all remember when I went live last week? Or no, early this week, and how I had several black women come on my panel. Every time I acknowledged a fact, they said, Every time I acknowledged a fact with a black woman, she said, no, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. Every time I acknowledged a fact. Every time. Every time I acknowledged a fact, she just disrespected the hell out of me. If you just come into the live, I'm talking about the large majority of black women are very disrespectful to black men. That's a fact. They're the most argumentative, most disrespectful women on planet Earth. Black women are the most disrespectful towards black men. White women don't disrespect. No other culture of women disrespect their men like black women do. Now, I'm gonna show you this post right here. Before we get back into the video, I want to show you what my sister said. Me and my sister had a conversation. And I'm going to show you what my sister said. I have black women in my life. And this is my sister. She emailed me, right? This is what my sister did. Can y'all see that? I made it big for y'all. This is what my sister said. My sister said, we were talking, and I'm going to show you. I'm not going to show you a number. She says, right, bro. Jezebel is strong among our women. This is my sister, a black woman. She said, bro, you're right. Jezebel's spirit is strong in the earth concerning our women. She said, our women need to get in line. This is what my own sister said. So don't come here arguing with me. Talking about, what about your mama? What about you? What about your mama? What about your sister? My sister acknowledged that there's something wrong with the majority of black women. My own black sister acknowledged there's something wrong with the majority of black women. Black women, I have homegirls that acknowledge there's something wrong with the majority of black women. This is a fact. Don't come in talking about my mama and this. They ain't got shit to do with it. They agree with what I'm saying because it's a fact. My sister acknowledged that she used to have a Jezebel spirit. She used to talk too damn much. She used to be disrespectful. And she said she changed her behavior. And I watched my sister change and I watched my sister grow. She's totally different now. She used to be very disrespectful, very loudmouth, very argumentative, and she changed. This is my sister. This is a black lady. My sister said something's wrong with the majority of black women. This is a fact. They're the most disrespectful, argumentative women on planet Earth. And they're the only group of women who don't respect their own men. They don't respect them. Let's get back into this video.
Another piece to this then, because you raise an excellent point to another piece that women outlive men. In retirement homes, you see more women.
You outlive men because of modern advances. Women didn't typically outlive men because you would die most of the time where?
In childbirth.
Childbirth,
yeah.
Exactly. So even your lengthy existence is due to men.
Okay, so then isn't that the circular argument?
She's acknowledging every fact he points out. Show me one black woman that will acknowledge the facts that you point. I haven't found one black woman on my channel or that calls into my show. And I'm speaking in a large scope. I have not one woman has called into my show, clicked the link, and acknowledged any fact that I present. They never acknowledge any facts I present. They say, I say, go look it up. I say, go study it. Go research it. Black women just want to argue and be right. Yvette, even when black women can know you're telling the truth and they still won't acknowledge it. I'm going to say it again, Yvette. Black women can know you're telling the truth and they still won't acknowledge it. That is a fact. And that shows you the level of disrespect black women have towards black men. Just like Shiraza Ali said, the black woman's blatant disrespect towards the leadership and authority of black men broke down the family structure. Just listen to some more of that.
No, it's not. It means that the reason you women can feel like you can do what we do is because we've civilized the world in general to where you have forgotten how hard it actually is to live. Ma'am, I've said this before and I'll say it again. Don't believe me. Go after this show is over.
I didn't say that.
Listen. Okay, but listen to what I'm about to say. Go after the show is over and go.
Hey, you gonna get the fuck? Hey, get the fuck out of my life with that shit. Hey, you white women are number one. Get the fuck out. Bye. The fuck out. Don't come in my life talking about white women are number one. That's not the point of this video, dumbass. Get out. White women are number one. Shut the hell up. That's not what I'm saying, faggot. Get out. Get out. This is black people. I'm making a point between respect. White women are number one. Get the fuck out of my life. That bullshit. What the fuck makes them number one? Get the hell out of here. Just because I said white women are more respectful, that don't mean they're number one, bitch. Get out of my life. They're number one. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying they're more respectful. That's all I'm saying. People kill me with that shit. White women are number one. No, they're not. The fuck out of my life. Fuck make you think they're number one. I'm just making a point about them being respectful, dumbass. People are just dumb. People have no life. People just have no life. They try to twist my point and my message. I never said white women are number one. I said white women are more respectful towards their man. So don't come in talking about white women are number one. Get that bull crap out of here. The hell, I can't stand when people come in my live just saying stupid. Some people have no life. They just want to troll you. They just want to troll. They have no life. None. I'm making a point and they just want to troll you. That's not what I'm saying, dumbass. People just have nothing better to do with their life. All I'm saying is white women are more respectful. I didn't say they're number one. Stupid. Let's get on with the show. People just have no life, man. None. Damn, what are you using? McDonald's Wi-Fi, bitch?
Go to Amazon Prime.
What are you at the homeless shelter? What are you at the homeless shelter on Wi-Fi, nigga?
Mm-hmm. Go look for a series called The Island by Bear Grylls.
I know who you're talking about, yeah.
All right, in season 2, if you watch it, you saw men and women. The producers came out and said they manipulated the environment because women were dropping like flies. Mm-hmm. Women, for the audience, these people start off on the islands. They have a few matches, knife, a little bit of string, some fish hooks, some things like that, and 2 large canisters to actually purify water. 2 for everybody. What did the women do? Women actually found a pig.
You know what, bro?
Not a pig.
I tried to give your dumbass a chance. This is your last chance. You come in here saying some stupid shit, I'm blocking you. That's it. You're going to have to make another troll channel, Andre. The next time you do that shit, getting the fuck out. They got fire head. A woman that has good sex have nothing to do with color. Dumbass. Next time you out of here for good. Color means nothing. There's white women who got good sex. There's white women who got bad sex. There's black women who got good sex. There's black women who got bad sex. Get out of here. Just stupid. You getting the fuck out of my... Next time you gone. Next time, bruh, you got to make another troll channel to talk. Because you're an idiot. You're an idiot. You have no life, and you're at the shelter on Wi-Fi. That's your problem. You're at the shelter right now. I get it. You got to hurry up and talk because the Wi-Fi at the shelter, they only keep it on to what, 12 o'clock, midnight? How long does the Wi-Fi stay on at the shelter? Hey, Andre, how long does the Wi-Fi stay on at the shelter? Please tell me. Because I understand you're trying to hurt and talk because why you got Wi-Fi. But nigga, they're about to lights out. It's about to be lights out in the shelter, my man. Jesus Christ. It's about to be lights out in the shelter. Deborah Donker was popping. Exactly, Super Soda. It's just stupid. What they're trying to do is they're trying to come in and manipulate my point. My point is white women are just more respectful than black women. That's my point. White women will pay attention and respect what you have to say. Black women don't respect what you have to say. Nigga, good. You better stop using the shelter's Wi-Fi, nigga.
Pig. Yeah, when they finally decided, they found the pig, but they named the pig.
Mm-hmm.
They named the pig and didn't want to kill the pig. Right. But when they finally decided that they needed to kill the pig and eat something, they finally decided they killed it. And guess what? Where did the women, after they gorged themselves, what they decided to do with the meat? They decided to put the meat into one of the water canisters to store it, to keep it from bugs and pests and everything else. And guess what happened? Bacteria, everything set in. They went and opened the water canister and it was putrid. What did these women do?
Look how she's respecting his points. I hope y'all paying attention. I don't mind y'all talking in the comment section, but I really want y'all to pay attention. Look how she is respecting all of his points. Every fact he makes, she's acknowledging his facts. Now wait till we get to the next video. Wait till we get to the next. I'm going to show you a lot of videos on Kevin Samuel's channel where these black women just don't respect nothing he has to say. She's respecting his points. I hope y'all are listening. I don't like going live and niggas ain't listening to what I'm saying. That's very irritating. Listen to what the hell I'm saying. I don't go live just to go live. I always have a point. I always have a message. She's acknowledging everything he's saying. Every fact. She is acknowledging him. She's not trying to argue the facts. She knows facts and she respects his point. Wait till we get to the black woman. Just watch.
What did these women do? They took the putrid canister and put it in the river and left. They cut their water.
Taz, that's a good point. Black women don't respect it because they don't want to hear it. That's a good point, Taz. That is a good point, Taz. The truth pills are the hardest to swallow. That is true. But Taz, if black women are so tough and so hard and so independent, how come the truth hurts them so much? We strong black women. We strong black women. If they're so strong, how come they can't handle the truth then? Taz, if we're strong black women, I'm a strong black woman. That's all they say. They say it every day, all day long. I'm a strong black queen. But how come y'all can't handle the truth when it's spoken? If you're so strong, how come you're so hurt by the truth? How come you're so hurt, black women, when a man's telling you the truth? Why does it hurt you so bad if you're such a strong black woman that y'all can't handle the truth? You can't respect facts. You can't respect the truth because they think they know it already.
Supplied by half and damn near died of dehydration. Yep. They had to go back 4 days later after the rescue team came in and said, bam, you can't survive. You can't make enough fresh water on this island. There's not enough. You can't capture enough. You need to go take that canister, clean it out, and
Taz, that's my point, Taz. They're hard-headed and they don't listen. That's my point, Taz. They don't listen. The majority of black women don't listen. They don't give a damn about what a black man has to say. They don't care that you're speaking the truth. They don't. That's a good point, Deborah. They don't want to change. That's a good point, too. They don't want to live. They're hard-headed. Super Soda said their mother has told them that they should rely on themselves, so they don't think they need to rely on a man for anything, including his knowledge. Latoya says because they don't love themselves. Okay, I got some good points. Some good points.
Use it to boil and purify water. If they hadn't been told that knowledge, they'd all be dead. That is irrefutable.
So I have enough respect for you to say this. Don't you think, though, that is...
Did y'all hear what she just said? I have enough respect for you. Hold on, let me rewind that little part. And she acknowledged this is a white woman. This is a white woman. She could call him a nigger and all kind of, she could say whatever she wanted to say to this dude. Shut up, nigger. I ain't listening to you. I'm just saying. This is a white woman. She could be racist. And she said, I respect you. Let's listen to that again. She said, I respect you. Something black women have no clue about.
Respect for you to say this.
I have enough respect for you. She told him, I respect what you're saying. She told him, I respect what you're saying. Black women don't do that. They want to fight against everything you're saying because the majority of black women are Jezebels. Yes, and I'm going to do that in another video. Black women have become Jezebels. Anytime you fight against the authority, the truth, and the leadership of a man, you're a Jezebel. Anytime you fight against a man and you know he's right, you're a Jezebel. Anytime you fight against a man, you know he's speaking the truth, and even though it hurts, you're a Jezebel. Just like my sister said, black women have a Jezebel spirit. They fight against everything you have to say. Shahrazad Ali said black women's blatant disrespect for the authority and leadership of black men destroyed the black family. This is a fact. She said, I respect you because he's stating facts. She's stating facts. The white woman, you know, the one that y'all call racist all the time, the one y'all say white people are racist. This racist white woman, she acknowledged that she respected his truth. She respected his facts. Exactly. They become Jezebels because their behavior is taught and expected and accepted. Absolutely right, Taz. Absolutely right, my man. Absolutely right, Taz. She said, I respect you.
And then
that's the difference. Black women, they don't respect us at all. They don't respect it at all, at no level. Whether you're a bum, whether you got money, whether you're smart, whether you're intelligent, black women don't respect anything about us. Kevin Samuels get more respect from white women on his show than he does from black women. Now, he's interviewed other white women. He gets more respect from white women on his show than he does from black women. White women respect him more than black women. And you wonder why black men are marrying other cultures of women? When you can have a conversation with other cultures of women, and even though y'all disagree, she still respects what you're saying. I'm going to say that again. You see why black men marrying other cultures of women? Because even if other women don't agree, they still respect your stance. They still respect what you have to say. Huh? And why do you think black men get sick of being around black women? Why do you think 80% of black women are single mothers? Why do you think only 20% of black women are married? They got too much mouth. And I don't give a damn if a nigga's a bum, if he's rich. A man gets sick of that. All you want to do is do this. You have no respect for nothing I say. All you want to do is keep running your damn mouth and be disrespectful. And I'm supposed to stick around. But other cultures of women respect what we have to say. Other cultures of women respect black men, but our own women don't respect us. Just think about that. Other cultures of women understand us and respect us more than our own women. And you wonder why black men are marrying other cultures or why black men are leaving y'all. You wonder why the majority of y'all not married. The majority are single mothers. Oh, that's right. It's all our fault.
damn near died of dehydration. Yep. They had to go back 4 days later after the rescue team came in and said, ma'am, You can't survive.
Oh,
You can't
yes.
make enough fresh
Taz.
water on this island. There's not
Taz,
enough.
you hit it. Oh, Taz, they're very selfish. Taz, they are the most selfish. It's all about them. Black women are so. I even have homegirls. Let me tell you something, Taz. I even have black homegirls that admit, you know what? I am a selfish bitch. Hey, Taz, I have black women, black friends that tell me they tell me I'm a selfish black bitch. I'm a selfish bitch. They say it. I am selfish. I am. That's funny you said that. That's funny you said that, Taz. I got black homegirls that say they selfish. I am selfish. I'm like, damn, that was some selfish shit. Like, damn, I'm trying to look out for your ass, and when what's going on here? That's some selfish shit. You know what? I am selfish.
Can't capture enough. You need to go take that canister, clean it out, and use it to boil and purify water.
Exactly.
If they hadn't been told that knowledge, they'd all be dead. That is irrefutable.
So I have enough respect for you to say this. Don't you think, though, that is fictionalized by reality TV in order
oh my
to
God.
entertainment?
I think what's fictionalized. What I think is fictionalized. What I think is fictionalized is you women actually thinking that there's not much difference between us. Because you saw those women.
Oh, no.
You know, ma'am, you asked me, you saw those women. You saw those women at the end of 6 weeks. At the end of 6 weeks, men had built a functional shelter. They had killed large prey. They had fished. They had actually repaired the net to capture lots of fish. Men were living well. Matter of fact, the only guys that had been taken off that island were due to actual falls and injuries. In week 5, women were still trying to lead by French toast committee.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Ma'am, I get that you may be a different caliber and cut of woman, but you are not the majority.
Right.
So is it not fair then to say and I'm going to take that as a compliment, but is that not fair to say then that there's a codependency and a healthy codependency between men and women, that we both require each other for a healthy existence?
No, I'll tell you why it's not. I'll tell you why it's not. Let me give you an example of why it's not. Let me give you an example. Let's go back 1,000 years. Okay. Actually, let's go back even further. Let's go back to the time of Alexander. Let's go back to the time of warring states.
Yvette said black women would never say I respected you. They will cuss you out. Black women will brag about cussing a nigga out more than they brag about having respect for their man. I'm going to say that again. Black women brag more about cussing a nigga out. I told him off. They brag more about that than saying, you know what? I respect my man. We don't agree on everything, but I have enough respect for my man. Whereas even when we disagree, I still respect him. Black women will brag about cussing you out. They will brag. They will brag about, I told him I cussed that nigga. They will brag about that before they brag about the stuff that's really important, to the stuff that matters. They won't brag about having respect. I respect my husband. He's this, he's that. Even when they have a good man. Even when black women have a good man, they still are disrespectful and selfish, and they still act like Jezebels, even with good men. I told him all. What? How is that the topic of y'all? How do all y'all women get together and talk about how you disrespect your man? How do all y'all women get together and brag about how disrespectful you are towards your black men? They actually wear that. They wear disrespect as a badge of honor. Black women use disrespect as a badge of honor. That lets you know they have no respect for black men at all.
How come?
Like Alexander the Great?
Yeah. How come men could walk? How come men could live in armies of all men and be gone from their city state?
Yeah, and that white lady do got some big titties, though. Let's keep going.
Province. And live with all men.
Yeah.
See?
That shows we don't need.
She is agreeing with his facts. She know he's spitting facts. She don't have a Jezebel spirit. She ain't trying to fight against him.
Need you. The only thing we need you for is reproduction. We want you for sex. But see, even then, a lot of times those guys had pages or squires, those young boys were sexual companions to these men as well.
Right.
Why when they had followers camp, what was in followers camp?
Yes, Super Soda. The more disrespectful black women are, they brag about it to their daughter. Yeah, to their daughters and their homegirls. Yep. Black women wear disrespect as a badge of honor. Yep.
The brothel. Because that's what the soldiers who had R&R were able to go spend their money in the brothals.
So how
that's
are the
where
women
men got their sex
without
from.
the men,
And because back then the men who were married had to be able to provide for a woman. Most men lived and died in the military. Many men lived and died in the military. Where were the equivalent women doing this? Marching across the world, discovering the world. You can't, ma'am. You don't have the strength to do it.
So we're no longer in Alexander the Great times, right? There's a lot of modernization that has removed a lot of the physical requirements for men, for even men to do a lot of physical jobs. So how does that take place then in modern times? How is there
because this is why you see so many shows like The Walking Dead and stuff coming up.
Right.
Because men still, because like it or not, men, even though we're in modern times, we are still the human animal. We still have our hunter instincts. We still know what needs to be done. The only reason women can make the argument you're making is because it is modern times. Ma'am, what is more vulnerable than a pregnant female?
Hey, you know what? There's a lot of women in my life who, if my sister just gave birth, there's a lot of that is an excellent point to make. I think
a woman
look how she's acknowledging every point he makes. She's acknowledging every fact he states. And see, this is what men do. We state facts. We don't argue with our emotions. Most men, like Kevin Samuels, like myself, we're intellectual. We only state facts. We don't get on here talking about our how we feel about it all. We talk about the facts. And it's the cause and effects that go on with the facts. Is what the facts are producing. It's truth, what's really going on around us. The dynamics, these are factual dynamics between men and women. This is not how he feels. This is a fact. Most black women argue with their emotions and they don't listen to nothing you have to say. This white woman right here, she's an intellectual white woman. So she's listening. She's listening to every fact he states. She's not arguing. She's not rebelling against him. Nigga, you don't know what you talking about, nigga. Nigga, what you talking about? Nigga, where you get that from? I ain't never read it. Where you get that from, nigga? I ain't never seen it nowhere. I ain't never read that. What? They don't research nothing. They don't study nothing. They don't read nothing. And then they want to argue. Let's watch.
Child cannot hunt for a woman with a child cannot hunt.
She can't do anything.
Exactly. So you require the men. Men don't require that. Men have to be able to sustain themselves.
Taz.
So you
exactly, Taz. She's acknowledging the fact she doesn't know it all. Exactly. And she's allowing Kevin Samuels to teach her. Black women are the most unteachable group of women on planet Earth. I don't care. This is a fact. You cannot teach black women. A black man can't teach his woman because she doesn't listen to him. I don't care how well read you are. I don't care how much research you have. I don't care how many degrees you have. I don't care how intelligent you are. Even if you're a self-educated black man like myself, I'm more self-educated. I research and study everything. They still don't respect you. With a degree, self-educated, they don't want to hear none of that shit. Nigga, where you get that from? Huh? Nigga, you got to stop what? Yes, facts over feelings. Exactly. Yes, because black people don't read nothing. Exactly. We're gonna listen to some more of this, and then we're gonna get to the black woman. You're gonna see the difference between the black woman and this white woman. Let's watch a little bit more of this. Lionel Woods was popping.
You're breaking your own argument just in a state of nature.
Well,
A mother cannot a mother cannot produce milk, keep milk flowing, hunt and take down enough prey to keep lactating and protect her child at the same time. She's going to have to leave that child somewhere.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
That crying child is going to be left somewhere to nature and predators.
So isn't there an argument to be made then for the tribes in the Amazonian and in certain parts of Africa?
Amazonian? You mean fiction?
No, Kevin. That's factually correct. And then in certain.
Okay, I'll give you Wonder Woman and Demascara. Okay, ma'am. Fine. I'll give you all of the Amazonian.
Be facetious, no.
Yeah, because it's a facetious argument, man. Because when I hear women talk about, what about when they had matriarchies and they had queens? The people who still ran the environments, who were the soldiers in these matriarchal armies, were still the men. The men were still the farmers. The men were still the hunters. The men were still in the army.
Yeah.
Excuse me?
So, but what I was saying before.
Keisha, and guess what? That's sad. That goes to show you how evil black women are, Keisha. Keisha, that goes to show you how evil black women are. They're mad at a man that states facts. They're mad at a man that speaks the truth. So what we're going to do is we're going to assassinate his character. I'm going to say that again. That showed you black women always expose how evil they are. Black women are evil Jezebels. That goes to show you, just because a man speaks the truth, they're going to assassinate his character every chance they get. And they're going to try to discredit him. That's how evil black women are. That's why they're trying to pull up dirt and talk. They talk to his ex-wife. Somebody talked to his ex-wife. I don't believe. Why would I listen to his ex-wife? His ex-wife could say anything to make him look bad. Black women are evil Jezebels. That goes to show you. Kevin Samuels never called any of these women bitches, hoes, your mama. He never did any of that. All he does is state the truth. So they get that mad at the truth that they have to slander that man. Black women are evil Jezebels. And they don't like to hear the truth. Black women like to be in control and power. Black women want to dominate, disrespect, and abuse their men. That's what black women want to do. They're the most disrespectful group of women on planet Earth. That's why they're trying to dig up so-called dirt on him. They're evil. They're fucking evil. That shows you how evil they are. That shows you. A man speaks the truth and you want to destroy his character. That showed black women are evil. Thank you for that proves my point. You want to dig up dirt because you don't like what he has to say? Evil. They're evil. The majority of black women are evil Jezebel, just like my sister said. My sister said that. My homegirl said black women are evil. And yes, they are. Because you don't like what he has to say, I'm going to assassinate his character.
Before, and to the point, and coming back to what I was saying, is that because things have changed now and men are not required physically to do a lot of the things that as you're stating.
Exactly. Why am I just going to listen to his ex-wife do an interview? Of course his ex-wife is going to make it look like it's all his fault. Of course. She did an interview to tear down his character. Of course his ex-wife is going to... You think she's going to say nice things about him? That's going to be her chance to assassinate his character because she's mad they're not together. Anytime a woman, somebody interviews somebody's ex-wife, that's showing me, this is what it's showing me. If you're interviewing my ex-wife, you're looking to tear down my character because she can make me look bad. And she don't have to be telling no truth. She could just be making up a bunch of bullshit. She could just make up stuff. And the internet will, see, I told y'all, you heard what his ex-wife said? They're going to believe her ex-wife. She's not credible. Exes are not credible. They're not credible. And that goes to show you, black women cannot handle the truth. Black women are evil Jezebels. Black women, you can't have a decent conversation with them. Black women they despise the truth. And they have no respect for black men.
previously had to. How is there not then a codependency on men and women? And
we don't, because men are, okay, ma'am, the society that you live in.
Keisha, they said that, you know how many black women called me gay? Keisha, you know how many black women called me gay? Because you don't like black women, you gay. Because I call out black women's behavior. So now Kevin Samuels is gay because he speaks the truth. Crazy.
The society that you live in, the men who are not required to do something are still being sustained by the men who are doing it.
So see, then what is their value?
Listen, let me explain it to you. Let me explain. No, don't. No, you're over talking me, ma'am. Please don't make me go there, because I know you can hear me. The men who are working the power plants, the men who are working the power grids, the men who are working the refineries and all these other things, they're doing their job. Then the men who are over here doing what they do. That has the society running. So these men don't have to do it because these men are. These men know that they were going to have to train these men to replace them. We know how to run a world we built. There are not enough women over here doing these jobs to sustain the population of women over here. There are enough men over here doing these jobs today to sustain the population of men today, because it's happening. That is the fundamental math you cannot get around. There are not enough women today doing the jobs to sustain a population of women who are not. You need us to live.
Is there then not an argument to be made that if there are these men...
Can you at least acknowledge that before you make another argument?
Yeah, what I want to add...
Can you acknowledge it before you add? Can you acknowledge before you add? Because I don't like women moving the goalposts.
No. I hear what you're saying. Of course.
But you have not...
Now, she acknowledging what he's saying is a fact. You can't get black women to acknowledge a fact.
I acknowledged it.
How would you, I'm not sure.
Would you agree or disagree? Okay, would you agree that there are men running the infrastructure environment and men over here not running? But we have enough men running the infrastructure environment to where these men don't have to. Would you agree? That's the current setup.
Saying that there are men that are dependent on the other men that are running the infrastructure?
Yeah, the current setup, yes.
Sure. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Would you also agree that in the current setup, there are not enough women running the same set infrastructure to provide for the same population of women using the infrastructure?
Yeah, of course. I'm not disagreeing with that.
All right, ma'am. Well, if that's the case. She's
stating every fact. She's acknowledging every fact. You cannot get a black woman to do this. She's acknowledging every fact. Though she don't agree with him, she still has to acknowledge this nigga is speaking facts. Whether you agree or not, it's a fact. You don't have to agree with the fact. You don't have to agree with the truth. It still doesn't change the facts. It still doesn't change the truth. Let's keep going.
What you're saying is the women who are in the minority over here can keep it running at a level to where what you're basically saying is you can't. I don't know if you understand the math of this, but I'm not trying to be funny, but you're basically trying to say a minority of women that already exists can keep an infrastructure running that it requires the majority of men to do. You're basically saying that, let's just give a number to it. Let's say for the infrastructures, women are running the infrastructure at a 20% rate. I'll give you 20%. That means 80% still by men. That makes a total of 100%. Right. Running it for 51% of females and 49% of males.
God damn, she got some big titties though.
So 80% of the infrastructure is being run for 49% of the males. 20% of women are running infrastructure for 51% of the males. If we look at it, it's just male to female. Yep. But if you take that away, you're getting 100% production from the grid. 20% of women cannot produce for 51% of women when it takes 80% of men to produce for 49% of men. It's mathematically impossible.
Exactly. Yeah, absolutely. Look, what you're saying isn't false. What I want to ask you,
she said, what you're saying is not a lie. Because he's speaking nothing but facts. Something black women can acknowledge. Something black women refuse to acknowledge. When you state a fact.
Because there's a missing piece to this in terms of what I'm understanding in terms of what you're saying, is that if there are a certain percentage of men who are dependent on the the larger group of men who have sustained this infrastructure, why do we need them then? So what's their value in this?
Super Soda said a man is gay. Super Soda is crazy. Soda said a man is gay anytime he not interested in a woman's bull crap. Right. We supposed to just put up with it, right?
Well, okay, to answer your question, hold on. If there's a certain percentage of men over here surviving and these guys are running the infrastructure, why do we need these men?
So because you said...
Are you asking the question, why are the men who are not running the infrastructure needed?
Correct.
Well, the men term them as necessary because those are our replacements. Those are the people who come in to do the job. See, there's always going to be somebody at the front of the peloton and at the back. See, men understand that we need each other and we're willing to do these jobs. Just like on the island, there were guys who hunted, there were guys who fixed nets. But we never tried to act as though one were greater than the other. We understand we need one another. Women try to act like everybody's equal and that you can all do it on your own. The reality is this, man, women in this country, in this world, you're running on override. Men have provided a world of plenty enough to where you could even make this argument. And for the audience, I need you to remember something. A key point. This woman, and I'm going to bring out your color right now, this white woman first came in saying that you were having this argument with who?
I'm sorry, it was an argument with I didn't hear the word you said.
Whoever, you were having this argument with who earlier today?
Oh, no, it wasn't an argument. We were having a discussion about
with whom?
My boyfriend, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You got a man?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I do.
75% of white women are married. White women can keep their men. Something black women can't do.
That's all I'm trying to make. You got a man. So understand something. You can make these womanist arguments. You can make these equality arguments. But at the end of the day, you still got a penis in the house.
Exactly.
And hopefully you go home and use it because it sounds like putting up with you, as nice as you may be, ma'am, you must be a piece of work. Get out of here. Bye. She would have to laugh at that shit herself. Bye, Veronica.
So I like that video. Now let's go to the black woman. Check this out. Watch how disrespectful this chick is. Pay attention.
Yes or no?
Now this black woman is not going to acknowledge any of his facts. She's going to have an attitude. I'm telling you, well, just watch this.
No.
Okay, my answer is succinct. It is no, but I will say that modern men can't survive without women. I heard your...
Hold on. Before you say that.
She said modern men can't survive without women. When modern men built society, built the infrastructure, we built everything, but we can't survive without them. Woo, why do black women... Why do they give themselves self-exalted titles? Like black women are the only group of women I know that put themselves on a pedestal that they have never achieved. Black women put themselves on a pedal where you've never reached that height, but you claim you're there already. Like my boy Taz said, they know everything. But listen to this shit.
I gotta... What state do you live in?
California.
And how old are you?
39.
Why can't we survive in the world we built?
Exactly.
So I have a pretty simple argument, and it's
she's gonna ignore it.
You all need us to procreate.
No. See, listen. Young lady, the first woman I talked to. Survival and reproduction are two different things.
Exactly. Do you hear this? Now she's trying to manipulate the argument. He asked her a simple question. He said, how can men not survive in the world we built? Y'all need us for procreation. What does having babies have to do with surviving? Anybody can fucking have babies and die off. Anybody can have sex and have babies and die off. Having babies is not surviving. You got to know how to survive. The hell is she talking about? You got to know how to survive in this world. It's stupid. She just said something stupid because she know he's right. She know where he's going and she know he's right. So she's trying to manipulate the topic. First of all, how do we survive in a world we can't? Because we built it. Y'all need us to have babies. Black women always talking about babies. That's why they always thinking about babies. What the? Why do black women always babies? Like we gotta have the babies. He's talking about surviving. The baby's gotta eat. The baby's gotta survive. The baby's gotta be clothed. The babies need shelter. How you gonna go from that to say babies? We gotta have babies. That's why you welfare queens, all y'all want to do is have babies and live off of what men built. Let's go back a little bit. I can't believe she said that shit. We gotta have babies.
Listen. That's the young lady, the first woman I talked to. Survival and reproduction are two different things. We don't need.
Survival and production are two different things. Exactly. Listen to what she says.
We need you to survive. We need you to reproduce. You need us to survive and reproduce.
Wow. That is a fact. Woo, that is a fact. Women can't survive off of this. Women won't be able to survive off of what we built because we built it. And women can't have babies without us. That is a fact, whether you like it or not. Women can't produce without us, and women can't live off of the land of what we built because we built it. A fact. They don't like to hear it. Why do you think when God created man in the Garden of Eden, what did Adam do? Adam created everything. Adam named everything. Man was here first. God took what? Eve from his rib. And Eve was what? She was birthed through Adam's rib, and Eve benefited off of what Adam had already built. I'm going to say this again. In the beginning, God created what? Men and women, but then it was Adam. Adam was by himself for a second. He didn't have a wife. He didn't have a woman. Okay? But he named all the animals. Everything was built. Everything was set in motion. God took the rib from Adam, made Eve. Eve was here, and she lived off of what Adam had already established. This is a fact. Women came and lived off of what man built. Y'all can't survive without men, and you can't have babies without men. This is a fact. Whether you like that fact or not, it is a fact. Period. Period. You don't have to like it. It's a fact. Women came and lived off of what man had already built. Women, you can't have babies without us either. So you need us to survive and you need us to have babies. So don't sit here and say the crazy stuff y'all say. Black women are always quick to say, I don't need a man. I don't need no man. Why do you think God created you then? Let's go. You don't have to like it. It's a fact.
I don't know so much that I agree that.
Okay, well, let's go through this then.
Look, they never agree. Look, she don't agree with that. They never agree with the facts. See, black women never agree with the facts. He just gave her a fact. And she like, it hurt her feelings. See, the fact hurt her feelings. The fact hurt her feelings. Well, I don't agree. It's a fact. The white woman showed you every fact he stated. The white woman agreed with it, and the white woman even respected it. He states a fact to a black woman. Well, I don't know if I agree. No, your feelings are hurt. Your feelings are hurt. Yeah, I'm a strong black woman. But y'all can't take facts. Y'all can't take the truth. You're so strong, but you don't want to hear facts. Let's look at her body language after he said that. Her feelings were hurt. Look at her body language.
Deuce. You need us to survive and reproduce.
She knew that's the truth. Look at her face. Look at her face. She looks stupid. She looks stupid. She don't know what to say right now. But she's going to say something stupid. She don't know what to say because she knows it's the truth. Look at her face. She looks stupid.
I don't know so much that I agree that
Okay.
I don't know if I agree. That hurt her feelings. I don't know if it's a fact. You don't have to agree. Thank you, Taz. Facts don't care about your feelings. Let's go on.
Well, let's go through this then. California. What are you, Northern California, Southern California?
Southern.
What do you do for a living?
I'm a contracts manager.
Okay. Have you ever worked with any heavy machinery?
I haven't.
What percentage of the infrastructure is run by men or women of the country? Both.
Yeah.
What percent? I'm going to have fun with this. Oh, pack a lunch.
I'm not trying to be.
Oh yeah, no,
yes,
no,
you are.
I know you're 39.
Boom, boom. Did you hear what she said? I'm not trying to be contentious. Yes, you are. She just told on herself. I'm not trying to be argumentative. Yes, you are, because the majority of y'all are argumentative. He's stating facts, and she's just being difficult because she want to be right. Let's go back. Listen to what she said. Let's go back. I'm not trying to be argumentative. I'm not trying to be contentious. Yes, you are. That's why you said it.
Both.
Yeah.
What percent? I'm going to have fun with this. Oh, pack a lunch.
I'm not trying to be contentious.
Oh yeah, no.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You just told on yourself. He's stating facts, and you're trying to argue. You cannot talk to black women. You can't. You can't talk to black women. How? How can you lead black women? If you know how to lead, if you a leader, we follow. But every time we try to lead y'all don't want to listen. Every time we lead y'all don't want to fucking listen. How can we lead y'all don't listen? Somebody please tell me. Y'all want to argue all the time. How can we lead a group of women that want to argue and fight against everything you say? They want to fight against everything you stand for. How can we lead y'all? How can we lead you, black women, when y'all don't want to listen? Y'all want to argue like this woman. I'm not trying to be contentious. Yes, you are. You just told on yourself because you know this man is speaking facts. You want to be right. Instead of having enough respect for this man to say, you know what? You're right. You're right, Kevin. You're right. You're right. Black women have more pride than anybody. Instead of just saying, you're right. They don't want to be, they're never wrong. They're always right. They want to argue. They want to fight. They want to be contentious. They want to be difficult. You just told on yourself. You just told on yourself. I'm not trying. Yes, you are. You're being argumentative for foolish pride. Thank you, Taz. The Bible talks about a foolish woman and a wise woman. Proverbs talks about the foolish woman and the wise woman. The foolish woman won't take heed to wisdom. I'm going to say it again. These foolish Jezebels are fool. They don't take heed to wisdom. A lot of our women don't listen. They don't take heed to wisdom. They want to argue. They want to be foolish women. There's a lot of foolish women in our society. They refuse to take heed to wisdom. They refuse to take heed to knowledge. They refuse to take heed to facts. They refuse to take heed to truth. They want to be foolish and just argue, just to argue, which is foolish. You cannot lead a group of women that don't listen. Let's keep going. I'm not trying to be content. Yes, you are.
The infrastructure is run by men or women of the country. Both.
Yeah.
What percent? I'm going to have fun with this. Oh, pack a lunch.
I'm not trying to be contentious.
Oh yeah, no.
And she's giggling. Yes, you are. You know you. And the crazy part about it, this woman knows what she's doing. She knows what she's doing. She knows she's doing. She knows she's being difficult. That's why she's laughing. See, a lot of times black women like to argue just to argue. Black women like to argue just to argue. And she's giggling like it's funny because she knows what she's doing. Somebody says black women, Super Soul says black women like to argue no matter the issue. Right. Tell a black woman the sky's blue. She's going to say, no, it's not. It's bluish. It's blue cloud. They right. And she know what she's doing. She knows she's doing. How can you even talk to a woman like this? Let's watch some more of this.
I know you're 39 and you're right there. And part of the issue with Generation X is because so many of you ladies don't realize who we are. The infrastructure, the roads, the sewage.
Exactly.
The
power.
Trash.
The
power plants.
Yep.
Refineries.
Exactly.
Everything that makes things go.
All men, we built that shit. We built it. We built it. Men built it. Like it or not, men built everything around you was built by men. Women, y'all benefit from the things that men built. Women, y'all benefit from the things that men built, and y'all refuse to respect it.
Refineries. Everything that.
Let's go back.
Don't realize who we are. The infrastructure, the roads, the sewage, trash, the power plants,
construction,
refineries, everything that makes things go. The power. What percentage of the power plants, the power grids are run by females of the workforce?
Exactly.
I don't know. Actually,
give me a number. Give me a number.
It's probably an inconsequential number. It's probably very small.
Well, an inconsequential number. Give me a number out of 100%.
I don't know. Maybe 5%.
Okay, 5%. I'll give you 20. There are let's just call it 400 million people in this country, just for simple math. 51% are female. That means there are over 200 million women. 200 million women, and that means 100% of the men and women running the power grid provide for 400 million men and 400 million men and women.
Exactly.
You cannot get 20% of people who run the power grids and everything else to provide for your gender of 20 million.
Exactly.
You would run out of power. Everything would shut down. You would die. You can't plant food. 3 minutes without water, 3 minutes without air, 3 days without water, 3 weeks without food. That's when you die. Men are already running the existing infrastructure. If all women just turned into dust tomorrow, we'd be sad, but we would survive just fine because we will continue to run the infrastructure.
Okay, so my response to that is that your argument presupposes that women don't have the intelligence to figure it out. I suppose that's what you're saying. You're saying
okay. So what in your argument presupposes that if you snapped all the men away, that you women could actually go download the information from an internet that's still working. It still presupposes that the computers are working. Mm-hmm. It presupposes that you could actually get even if you had the manuals. What you're trying to say is women could go read the manuals, learn the information, apply the information, and run the existing infrastructure as effectively as the men are in under 3 weeks. Insane.
I mean, if you're going to align a temporal constraint on it, sure. I mean, 3 weeks.
That's not a constraint, ma'am. If men weren't here, you'd start dying. And the fact that you as an intelligent woman really believe that men who are running the infrastructure and been doing it for 10, 20, 30, 40 years have been working at the same power plant. You saying that a woman could just go get a manual or read it from day one and she could run it to the same level of efficiency and effectiveness as somebody with 30 years experience is laughable.
Exactly. Exactly. You hear this stuff? She's not even talking logical. Yes, prayers for Texas. Yes, prayers for Texas, Ted. She's not even thinking logical. She's just making up shit that sounds good. He's hitting her with facts. She's hitting her with how she feels. I'm going to say this again. He's hitting her with facts. She's arguing with how she feels. He's giving her facts. Well, yeah, I think that women could, no, don't think shit. What he's saying is a fact. If everything was to shut down and with just women here, y'all would not know how to get it up and running in time for y'all to survive. That is a fact. You're not going to learn something that has been taught 20 years, 30 years, 15 years, 20 years. You're not going to just download it, get a manual and just get it like that. And you got the whole world running with 20% of women. Come on, man. Stop it. She don't respect none of his facts. No, Super Zoda. She don't want to acknowledge it. She don't want to acknowledge anything he's saying. Now she gonna keep talking with her feelings. He gonna keep giving her facts. Like a lot of black women, they just want to argue with their feelings. They don't want to. They don't care about your facts. Unlike the white woman I just showed you, the white woman acknowledged every fact. The white woman I just showed y'all, she acknowledged every fact he stated. She hasn't acknowledged one fact he stated yet. 5 minutes into the show, she still has not acknowledged one fact. And he's spitting nothing but facts. And she won't acknowledge it. This shows you the level of disrespect black women have for black men. She doesn't respect anything he has to say. Because if you don't acknowledge a fact, you don't respect what he's saying. Let's continue.
No, I didn't say that. I never said that.
Well, but you say it presupposes that women don't possess the intelligence. I didn't say you don't have the intelligence. You don't have the time. Attrition would happen. You would start dying, ma'am. 3 minutes without air, 3 days without water, 3 weeks without food. By the time women got up to speed on what men have been doing for a lifetime, what percentage of the population of women would you say would be dead?
It's too much.
I would say that none of us would be dead because your argument also presupposes that men disappear and boom, we disappear too. That air.
No, it doesn't. Let me explain it to you again. Let me explain it to you again, real slow.
Okay, yes, maybe I missed something.
Yeah, did you watch the Avengers Endgame?
I'm sorry.
Did you watch the movie Avengers Endgame or Infinity War?
No.
Oh goddamn. You ever see the movie The Book of Eli with Denzel Washington?
Have not.
Yes, you did.
H Christ.
She trying to be funny. She been.
Well, I'll just give it this.
She just been an asshole. She been an asshole right now. She's been an asshole because she know he right.
This way.
See, black women won't acknowledge that they don't want to acknowledge your fact because they just want to always be right. So they don't respect what you have to say because they always have to be right. They always have to be in control. They always have to be the ones to feel like they're superior when you're not. Instead of trying to feel superior, you're not superior to men. You're just not. You'll never be superior to men, black women. You won't. Just not. They want to be superior. And that goes to show you how black women envy. They envy the power and authority of their own men. I'm going to say this again. Black women envy. Black women are jealous of the authority and the position of their own men. They want that position. Lord have mercy. Black women envy the authority and the leadership of black men. They envy that. They want that. They want to take it from you. They want that position. Instead of standing side by side with you, king and queen, man and woman, boss lady to boss man, instead of standing side by side and being supportive, they fight against it. It's a Jezebel spirit. I'm telling y'all, it is sick. It is sick. It's a Jezebel spirit. All she's doing is arguing. She ain't acknowledged one fact. That white woman, every time a white woman come on his show, every time he gets more respect from white women than he does from black women. It's sad. Let's listen to the rest.
There's a character in Marvel's Avengers, and he had a special glove. And when he got the special glove, he snapped his finger, and it went half of the population in the universe.
Cortez said that's why they like bums and jailbirds. Good point, because they can control them niggas, right? They don't like intelligent black men. You're right. And you know what, Cortez? They don't even like a nigga. Let me tell you something. Let me give y'all a quick story. I was talking to a female online because I be on these dating sites. I told this bitch I was from Philly. And she asked me, she said, damn, why you stop selling drugs? This is a black woman. She said, damn, why you stop selling drugs? I'm thinking, bitch, I got more money. I got more money now than I did when I was a drug dealer. I have more investments now in businesses now than I was when I was a drug dealer. When I was a drug dealer, I wasted my money. I had no investments. I just had money, and then I would waste. I would make money every day and just spend it on clothes, jewelry, and everything else. Damn, why you stop selling drugs? What? They like drug dealers. They like these street niggas, man. They like that shit. So now I'm lame because I'm lame because I'm an ex-drug dealer, right? Because I'm an ex-drug dealer. Now I'm lame. I have more money now, you stupid bitch. You dumb bitch. I have more money. I wanted to say this so bad. I wanted to say, you dumb bitch. You dumb black bitch. I have more money now than I did when I was a drug dealer, stupid. I have more businesses, more stock investments, more things now than I did before. I have a bigger bank account and everything else than I did when I was a drug dealer. You dumb bitch. You stupid black bitch. I wanted to say that so bad. Damn, why you stop selling drugs? I stopped talking to this dumb bitch. Let's get on with the show. They don't like men who better themselves. I'm a black man telling her that I came up off the streets and I bettered my life. I bettered my life. I even worked in the entertainment industry and I even work with a bunch of celebrities in the entertainment industry. I even work with Tyler Perry. I have worked with, how many people you know can say they work with Tyler Perry? How many people you know can say they work with Sylvester Stallone? How many people you know say they work with T.I.? How many people you know has done the things that I've done? Not only am I successful business-wise, I'm successful in the entertainment industry. And when the COVID came, I haven't been on set as much. But I'm successful now. But she would have liked me better if I was a nigga on the street. If I was a street nigga, she would have liked me better. In other words, nigga, if you was a drug dealer, maybe we could do something. Black women, I tell you, boy, they don't even want a nigga from the street that bettered himself. I'm a nigga from the street that has bettered himself, and she still didn't like it.
Just disappeared into dust instantly. You get that concept? Half of the people disappeared into dust.
I get the fictitious concept.
Okay, good. So I'm Thanos, and I snap my fingers, and the men all disappear into dust. All that's left is women. All. No men anywhere. All the cars that were driving, everything stops. They don't even kill anything. They all safely land to where everybody on board lives. I'm not even going into consideration of crashes. All women survive, all men are gone. From that moment on, you ladies worldwide are running out of time.
Exactly.
Because the men kept the power plants running. Those power plants are not self-sustaining. They must be maintained.
Exactly.
And who is going to go maintain them?
Exactly.
You have to get women to go someplace and learn what needs to be done, get proficient at what needs to be done in order to keep all these women.
Look at her face. She's first of all, look at her face, y'all. She's not looking at him. She don't care about nothing he got to say. Look at her attitude. She's looking down. She don't give a shit about what he's saying. She really doesn't. And it's just blatant disrespect. If you ask me, she's blatantly disrespecting him right now. You're not looking at him. You're not acknowledging nothing I'm saying. I'm surprised he even had this woman on his show that long. Look at her attitude. She don't give a shit about what he's saying. She don't care. She don't give two rat assholes about what he's saying. She don't give a crap. She's thinking like, nigga, will you shut up so I can make my next point? That's what she's thinking. Nigga, can you just be quiet because I want to make my next point? Nigga, just be quiet because I want to make my next point, nigga. She don't care about what he got to say. The white woman, she gave him eye contact and she acknowledged his facts. Black woman, she's trying to act like what he's saying don't mean shit. She's not looking at him. She's not being attentive. She don't care nothing about what he's saying. Not a damn thing. She don't care about a damn thing he's saying. Now y'all see the difference between the white woman and the black woman. Y'all see the difference. She don't give a crap.
She said no women would die. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, you think women are perfect.
Not at all. Not at all. I just
tell me how women tell me how all women would survive if only 5% in your mind run the power plants. And I give you 20%. You can't have 20% of people doing what 80% of people were doing.
Exactly. Fact.
Yeah, I just don't think that we would evaluate.
See, she won't acknowledge not one fact. She just will not acknowledge any facts. She refuses to acknowledge every fact he throws at this woman. She will not acknowledge it. It's really sad. It's really sad. You cannot talk to black women. You can't talk to them. They always right, no matter how many facts you give them. She will not acknowledge one fact. Not yet. Look how long we've been into the show. She hasn't acknowledged anything he said. Well, I don't think, it ain't about what you think. These are facts. 20% of the population of women cannot run 80% of the country. It's impossible. People would die off in days if everything shut down and there were no men. Y'all would die also. She don't want to acknowledge that. That is a mathematical fact. She won't acknowledge it though, because guess what? Black women are always right. Black women are argumentative. Black women, you can't lead them. Black women have no respect for a man's authority or his intelligence or his truth or his facts. Black women don't respect black men. This is why.
Evaporate. I mean, in your fiction.
I didn't say evaporate. I said ma'am. Now you're being facetious.
I'm not.
Yes, you are. I didn't say you would evaporate. I said you would start dying. Have you ever been in a blackout before?
She still won't acknowledge anything he's saying. She won't acknowledge. It's just blatant disrespect. This is so disrespectful. She won't acknowledge anything. Every time he makes a point, well, I just don't think. What? Guess what the white women do that come on the show? Guess what the white ladies do when they come on the show? They acknowledge his facts. Every time he makes a fact and the white women are on his show, they acknowledge, you know what, that's a fact. You know what, that's right. Black women, nope. I don't respect shit you're saying. Fuck you. That's the attitude they give you.
What's the longest? Okay. Have you ever been without water? I mean, what's the longest you've ever been without power?
Maybe a few hours.
Yes. Thank you. And you lost your shit. How's the longest you ever been without water?
I did not.
LA used to have rolling brownouts.
Exactly, Taz.
And this is what I'm saying, guys, that women still make these arguments. You've never had to live without. But look at what happened when a pandemic hit and all the toilet paper and all the water all that stuff was gone. What happened? The logistics chain broke down. People bought all the stuff. There was no more stuff. You are so comfortable living in the world that you cannot imagine.
Taz says he has effectively shut her down. She can't deal with it. Yes, he totally shut her down. Cortez said if he was a white man, she agreed. Fact, yes. She wouldn't be arguing with a white man. You're right.
What it would be like if you were just dropped in the middle of the world and said, live. You honestly think that if all the men were gone, that women would go back into their houses, homes, condos, everything else, and just turn the lights on and keep acting like nothing happened. You go to the gas station and it'll be full of gas. People have to drive that stuff, truck it in, truck it out. People have to produce it. Right. Men are producing these things.
Exactly.
And this is what it's showing, that women have no idea how this country runs.
Exactly. And she still would not acknowledge these facts. The oil, the gas, the power, men run it. The trash, the waste. We do all that. Let me say that again. Everything that's vital for our survival, power, gas, the water, the oil, all that stuff is fueled and transported and created and funneled through men. She will not acknowledge women don't do that shit. These are men. She still won't acknowledge that this is men that run the most important jobs on planet Earth are done by men. She still won't acknowledge it. She still won't acknowledge that this is a fact. They go to show you they don't give a fuck. He said they take that for granted. Yes. Yes. And this is men. Let me say that again. The water lines, the pipelines, the gas, the power. Hello, somebody. The sanitation. Sanitation, water, gas, power, oil. The most important things to our society, we run it. We set it up. The entire format, the entire infrastructure, we built it. We run it. Women don't. And they refuse to acknowledge this. She knows she don't know what she's talking about. Look at her face, y'all. Look at her. Look at how stupid she looks. Look at her face, y'all. Let me see if I can make her stupid. Look at her face. Look at her devious ass face. Look how devious her face is. And she know he's right. Look at how devious her face looks. Look at this. She know he right. She knows he's right. She know he's right. And she still won't acknowledge it. It's so disrespectful. Yes.
You
Taz,
just think it comes.
that's a face of defeat, right? Instead of her just saying, you know what, you're right. I had no idea I had no idea what it took to run the country. She could have said, you know what? I didn't even think about that. You know what? Men do run everything. The power lines, the gas lines, the water lines, the oil, the sanitation, all that. Water, power, oil, sanitation, gas, those five essential things, we run that. She still don't want to admit it. Women didn't build that. Y'all benefit off of that. Women benefit off of what men built. She don't want to acknowledge it. She still will not acknowledge this. This is mind-blowing to me right now. I can't get over this. I can't get over this. And then she got that stupid look on her face. She got that dumb look on her face because she know he's right. It's sad. And she don't even have enough respect. This is why I say black women don't respect black men. She don't even have enough respect to say, you know what? You're right. I had no clue. I had no clue about that. You're right. Men, we do benefit off of what men built. I didn't think about it like that. You're right. Women do benefit off of what men built. She won't do it.
Out of a can, out of a store. And when I'm trying to explain it to you, ma'am, in the example I said, when men are gone, are you still going to stick to the fact that if men are gone, that women in a short time frame, in under a month, could get up to speed and do everything that men are doing to save the population?
Exactly.
No, I'm not arguing that we could get up to speed in a month. It would probably take a little bit longer than that.
How long?
I don't know. I can't really say. Maybe 6 months. Who knows?
6 months. 6 months. 6 months. And I think it was far longer than that. 6 months. See, 6 months presumes
Too long.
that things aren't breaking.
Too long, right?
6 months presumes that you just have to learn how to put tab A in the slot B and get it running. What happens when it breaks down? Ma'am, you don't possess the physical strength to lift some of the things and maneuver some of the tools that are required to fix the machinery.
Make sure I hit that Cash App and that PayPal if you're loving the show, you're loving the wisdom and knowledge. Make sure you buy the Zillionaire mask. Click the links click all the links that be in the descriptions on my videos. Hit the Zillionaire store, buy some merchandise, some cups, buy your nice coffee mug, buy your mask, buy your purse, bag, whatever you want, a t-shirt or a hoodie. go hit the Zillionaire Clothing and much love. Appreciate it. If you want to be a monthly member, go ahead and hit that join tab and become a monthly member. Let's get back into the show. Oh yeah, my OnlyFans. A lot of stuff I can't post on here. A lot of y'all join my OnlyFans. I appreciate it. Let's get into it.
You don't possess it. Tensile strength of a man's hand is like 75, and yours is like 48.
Yes.
Hers is like 70 times stronger than you.
Yes, Taz. 6 months would decimate. Yes, an entire continent. Yes. Yes, exactly.
You cannot lift it.
Look at
when
how
it breaks,
stupid.
It's broke.
Look at how
the
stupid
strongest women still are weaker than, are not stronger than some of the most average men.
She looked dumb as hell. She looked stupid. Look how dumb this chick look. You dummy. You know he's telling the truth, you idiot. Just swallow your foolish Jezebel pride. Swallow your foolish Jezebel pride, because you know the man is right.
In terms of this argument about strength, I will just see that strength is not equal between men and women, but I don't think that women are so ignorant that they can't figure out some alternate source for whatever resource it is that has broken until they've discovered.
Really?
So she's not listening. He's basically telling her, y'all don't have enough time. Y'all don't have enough time. If men disappeared and we died, just something happened that killed all the men on earth. If everything killed off all the men on earth, women wouldn't have enough. They wouldn't know enough to keep the world running. Everything would collapse. Everything would be destroyed. There would be no power. The power lines, the gas lines, everything, the oil line, all this stuff, water lines, everything will be messed up because men are not running it anymore. She's talking about women can do all that and keep the world running if all men died. There's not enough women. There's not enough time, and there's not enough women to do that. And she won't acknowledge that.
The power. Okay, so what she just posited now, class, is that men. What she posited now, class, is men have built the infrastructure the way it is right now, and it's working. But what she's actually suggesting is that if men were not there, that women could come up with an innovative way to not necessarily need to do it the way men have done it for hundreds of years. Women will come up with an innovative way that will work for a female solution that produce at the same level. Outrageous.
That shit don't even make sense.
We can agree to disagree.
That don't even make sense. So this is what she's saying. She is so stupid. I'm sorry. She's a stupid black bitch. I'm sorry. I don't care. Y'all don't like. She's a stupid black bitch. She's stupid. You cannot talk to this foolish woman. She had the nerve to say that if all men died and everything is collapsed, women would come up with something else out of the clear blue sky and they would keep the world running. I'm going to say it again. If all the men in the world just drop dead right now, she's telling me that women will come up with a whole new idea to run the power, to run the water, clean water, to run the oil, the gas. They will come up with all this stuff. The sanitation. Women would just come up with a new idea and keep the world running. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. She's a stupid bitch. I would have hung up on this bitch. I'm not talking. I don't see how he talked to this stupid bitch that long. This is the definition of a stupid black bitch. Hard-headed. She just being hard-headed. She just wants to be right. That's it. And it's very disrespectful. She's a stupid bitch. I'm sorry. I don't see how he talked to this stupid black bitch that long. And she's being stupid. Taz said they're going to save the world with their feelings. Exactly. So they're going to come up with a brand new way to fuel power all over the world. They're going to come up with a new idea to fuel power, to have clean water, to fuel the oil lines so they can have gas and get around, sanitation, so they can get all the trash in one area. What? Really? The gas lines, they're gonna come up with new stuff to keep so we can heat our houses? Really? Stupid bitch. Just stupid. Yeah, she'd be off my show. I'm sorry. She would be off my show. She's a stupid black bitch. I'm sorry. She'd be gone. You be gone. You will be off my show. She's all feelings. Yes, Super Soda. She's all feelings. I feel, through the whole show, she's been saying, I feel, I think, I feel. He's giving her facts. She's giving him feelings. And this outrageous idea that women are just going to come up with a new idea to run the entire world. They're going to come up with a new idea to run clean water, power, oil, gas, all that sanitation. They're going to just come up with something new to run the entire world. Whoo, boy. She just a stupid bitch.
No, there's no agree. There's no agree to disagree. No, there's no agree. No.
Right.
We don't agree to disagree because number one, women aren't in the.
And she's laughing, y'all. Do y'all see this dumb bitch laugh? Stupid, foolish bitch. Y'all see this dumb bitch laughing? He's trying to have a serious conversation with this dumb bitch, and she's trying to be funny. Can't even talk to this dumb bitch.
We can agree to disagree.
Look at her
No, there's no agree. There's no agree to disagree. No, there's no agree. No. We don't agree to disagree because.
And you see her laughing. What's so funny? She knows she's being difficult. She's laughing because she knows she's being an asshole. She knows she's being a stupid bitch, and she thinks it's funny. She knows she's being a stupid bitch, and she knows it's funny. She thinks it's funny. You see how black women think that stuff like this is cute. Black women think stuff like this is cute. Being an asshole, being difficult, being argumentative, being disrespectful. They wear that as a badge. He can't even have an intellectual conversation with this dumb bitch. She's laughing like it's funny. What is so funny? Because you know he's right? She know he's right. And so she's playing these little stupid Jezebel games. She's playing games, man. She'd have been off my show. The fact that she's laughing and she think this shit is funny, that bitch gone. You gone, you stupid, foolish bitch. Get off my show. You a foolish black whore. Get your foolish black ass off my show, bitch. That's disrespectful. She's disrespecting everything he's saying. She's showing him no respect at all. None. Because black women don't respect black men. I don't care what position of authority he's in. She don't respect it. Proves my point. Let's listen to this stupid black bitch finish laughing like shit is funny. Her being an asshole. She know he's right. And she's just being an asshole and being argumentative and being difficult just because that's what black women do. The most disrespectful, disingenuous, most silly acting Jezebel chicks on earth.
Number one, women aren't in the technical fields like that anyway. And the fact of the matter is, this bothers me because so many black women really think like this. Black women more than anything else because you've been told that you're equal to a man. In a lot of ways, you're better. And you're sitting here really seriously, ma'am. This is about science, engineering, technology, and math. This is about machinery.
Exactly, Yvette. You said her intention was to clown him, but she's clowning herself. Exactly, Yvette. Thank you, Super Soda. The white lady gave him way more respect. The white lady acknowledged his facts. She acknowledged when he was telling the truth. This black woman here is just disrespecting the fuck out of him. Sad. I bet you her mama the same way.
This is about power. No power in a city. In LA, if the power goes out, everything is out. Nothing works.
Exactly.
People start dying. There's no running water. Where do you go get your water, ma'am? Where are you going to go get your water?
Oh,
Let's just start.
Now watch this, y'all. Listen to how stupid this bitch is. Listen how stupid. Watch how stupid she is. Listen to stupid bitch. Watch this. Now I listen to this part. And this part I caught it. The rest of it I just listen with y'all. This part right here, she gonna say the stupidest shit. Listen to this dumbass shit she says. Listen. Listen to this stupid shit.
Power goes out. Where do you go get your water?
I'm not sure where water originates in this city where I live.
Okay, well, but you got 3 days. Where you gonna go?
Probably the beach or somewhere where there's a water source. I don't know.
No, listen. The beach. You're gonna go to the beach where there is ocean water.
Or some other water source.
No, ma'am. No, that's the beach. Is that water potable?
I could take it home and boil it.
Wow.
On what?
I could take it home in one of the...
On what, ma'am? You could take it home and do what?
And boil it.
On what?
On my stove. You said power, not gas.
No, see, gas is power, man.
This chick is stupid. She said, you said power, not gas. Everything runs through the power lines. The power is the one that generates the gas and everything else. It has to run through a power source. Gas does not run without a power source. She's just stupid. Just stupid. You said power, not just how dumb she is. And she talking about she could survive without men. You're this stupid. You're this dumb, but you can survive without men. And you're just saying stupid stuff. Just listen.
I said the power. See, the electric runs the gas and the gas runs the electric.
Exactly.
When they go out, the gas stops, the electricity stops.
Exactly.
See what I mean, folks? She's saying she could go to the ocean, which is full of seawater.
And she's laughing like this shit is funny. She knows she's stupid. She knows she's a stupid black whore. She knows she's a stupid black whore. She knows she is. Just being an asshole and disrespectful.
Salt water, and she thinks she can just simply take it home and use what men have already done and go and just simply stick it on her stove and boil it. But There's no more stove, man, because there's no more gas. Now what you gonna do? Time is...
Okay, well then I will get some twigs, light a match, and then boil it. Okay,
Light
so now
match,
where do we go?
twigs.
Okay, you're gonna boil it. You're boiling water. And you got a big old pot. You're boiling water.
Yeah.
Where's the water going to come from? Because it's seawater. How are you going to capture the water that's... Well, first of all, do you even know how this process works? You
Right.
boil
I'm not
water.
a psychologist, so no, I don't. I don't profess to be...
So you will go get some seawater, boil it, drink it, and then die. Because you don't understand that you cannot drink ocean water. And you don't realize that the water you're supposed to be drinking...
You big dummy. She trying to be an asshole. She's a dumbass. She's stupid. She looks stupid. Look how dumb she look, you stupid idiot. Dumb old chick. She's a dumb old, just stupid. Dumb look on her face. Dumb mentality. Can't tell them nothing, but they stupid. They know everything, but stupid as hell. How you know everything, but you're stupid as hell? You could not survive. You'd be dead. You women would be dead.
Is in steam form. And if you don't have a way to collect the steam
Exactly.
and condense it back down into drinking water, you would drink the wrong water, just like eating the wrong berry. And see that TikTok? That's dying. And see, most women are like you. They run out to the beach and everybody's at the beach. Thank you for proving that you don't even know how to get water. And you got 3 days. Ma'am, it's...
Now, if you ever watched the TV show Naked and Afraid, if y'all watch the TV show Naked and Afraid, they always have to boil and steam their water. I don't know if y'all saw the TV show Naked and Afraid. I watch it. I like watching it sometimes because I like to see the survival. And even on that show, the women need the men to survive. On Naked and Afraid, every time they get drinking water, they have to boil the water and steam it. Because if they don't drink that water, it got all kind of bugs, mites. It has all kind of disgusting stuff in that water. Not just the salt, but it has what you call it. Certain mites can get into your system. Certain bugs, you can drink certain bugs and get sick because some of those have microscopic bugs in it. And if you drink that water with all those microscopic bugs, they'll get in your stomach. They can kill you. Okay. Now, if you watch Naked and Afraid, they boil and steam their water. You had this one girl on the show. She didn't boil her water right. She drank the drinking water and she was sick. She got bad off sick and they had to take her to the emergency room because she didn't boil the water right. So this dumbass right here talking about take the salt water and she don't even understand how to boil it, how to steam it, and how to drink it. So that right there proves to you she'd have been dead. Let's watch the rest of this.
It's not an insult. It's not an insult, ma'am.
I don't take it as an insult. This is a fair conversation, and I would propose to you, if you think that all men are capable of doing the exact thing.
No. See, the difference between men is the difference between men and you is they go to their stove and it would still be on. The difference between men is we already run the infrastructure. Stuff will keep coming. We'd still have water. We'd have water in our faucet. We'd have bottled water. We'd have it all because we already do it. See, that's the difference. We're already doing it. And I just explained to you how you don't even know how the basic stuff human beings have had to do.
Ma'am, I don't know what you're talking about. This makes me hate black. I don't know what you're talking about. I never know how to answer my own child when she says, why are all blacks hated by both blacks? I don't know what you're talking about, Ann. That has nothing to do with my topic of the show. So, Ann, I've been here live for what? Almost 2 hours. 2 hours now. That has nothing to do with my show. I guess you're not listening to what I'm saying. So I don't understand. This woman just jumps in my live and says, this makes me hate being black. Why do you don't like being black? What does it have to do with this? I'm talking about how black women are more disrespectful than white women. That's the name of the show. White women listen, black women don't. Just like how you jumped into my live, Ann Massenberg, and you just started talking. You didn't even listen to the show. That proves my point. You just jumped in my live and just said things that has nothing to do with my show. Has nothing to do with the topic. It has nothing to do with my point. You just jumped in here and just said something. Well, I don't understand that point. I'm proving to you that black women don't listen. The white women that come on the show, they listen to Kevin Samuels. All the black women come on the show and they don't listen. So I don't know what you said may had nothing to do with my topic. That's an issue you need to take up with somebody else. Nothing to do with my show. And that goes to show you prove my point, how black women don't listen. Y'all just talk. Y'all see something, y'all hear something, you look at the title, y'all get emotional, y'all talk. Just like this woman right here with Kevin Samuels. She's just talking. She's not listening. She's being an asshole. She's not acknowledging anything he's saying. He's making points. She's laughing. She's giggling. She's playing games because she knows Kevin Samuels is right. The white woman that was on here before this, that I showed before you came, the white woman, even though she didn't agree, she respected what he said. She had a higher level of respect for him. This black woman here, every time a black woman come on Kevin Samuels' show, and just like they come on my show, they never respect the facts. They never respect truth. They never listen. And that's the point of my title. So please listen, rewind the video or something before you jump in my live just saying stuff that has nothing to do with my point. But thank you for proving my point, how black women don't listen. They never do. They are emotional. They're just emotional. And this man is giving her logical answers, and she has a stupid ass look on her face because she don't want to acknowledge that she's wrong and he's right. This is why you can't lead black women. This is why black men cannot lead black women, because black women won't listen. Black women won't listen. Yvette, that's a good one. She needs some attention, but they don't need a man. That's a good point, Yvette. Let's watch the rest of this. Good point.
Since we've been on this planet, you don't even know how to do it.
Right. So basically, he's exposed the fact she doesn't know how to survive. Period. This woman does not know how to survive at all. Yeah, you can lead Taz, you can lead an animal before you can lead a black woman. Taz, you can lead animals better than you can lead black women, because at least animals will pay attention and listen. At least animals will follow what you're saying. Black women, they fight against you. This is a fact. So this woman has been exposed. You can't survive. You won't be able to survive because she doesn't know how to survive. And he exposed the fact that you would need men to survive, black woman, because you don't know what you're doing. She still won't acknowledge that.
And the thing is, no, let's stick here.
There's always talking about her personally. Me personally. This has nothing to do with anything personal. These are facts. Me personally, these are facts. It has nothing to do with your personally, what's going, how you feel. The man is stating facts you refuse to acknowledge. But the white woman did. The white women come on the show and acknowledge the truth. Black women just want to argue. How I feel personally. And what are you talking about? He's giving you facts. And he just proved you can't survive without men. You don't know how to survive. You don't know. Hey, Taz, she better watch survival videos. You don't know how to survive. He exposed you. Me personally.
No, don't overtalk me. You don't know how to even understand that there's not drinkable water. See, this is what I meant about Bear Grylls, The Island. Women just think shit happens.
Right.
Men would not have to do it because we're already doing it, man. If women were disappeared, you know what would happen? We would have an abundance because the women that are gone, men wouldn't have to produce for all the men and all the women. All the men would just have to produce for the men. We would have overflow because we wouldn't have to carry you guys anymore. That's the truth. Can you at least acknowledge that? That's simple math. If you guys disappeared like that, the men who are already producing at 80% wouldn't have to produce for 51% of women. That means all the additional water that women were drinking, all the food would still be there. Men would have plenty. Uh-oh. Can you at least give me that?
Nope, she's not.
Listen.
Can you give me that? No, don't tell me to listen. Can you give me that?
Right. She's not going to acknowledge nothing.
I can't because
you can't. No. You can or you cannot.
Look at this shit. He's giving her nothing but facts the entire show. She won't acknowledge one fact. It's so disrespectful. She said the stupidest shit on the show. Dumbest shit. She's telling him how she would survive doing stupid shit that would kill her because she doesn't know how to survive. Now she's talking about, I can't. I know you can't. Because y'all are disrespectful towards black men. I know you can't. Y'all always right. You're never wrong. I know it's always about how you feel and you always want to be right. This is why black men can't lead y'all. And this is why y'all always left with a bunch of babies. You can't talk to black women. You cannot have a serious factual conversation with a black woman. No matter how right you are, she's going to discredit everything you're saying. This man gave her nothing but facts and she's discrediting every fact he gave her. Every fact she's discrediting him because of how she feels. Boy.
You can't. No. No. I want to be clear on this. Can you give me that? Yes or no?
See?
Then get off my goddamn phone. You're out of your mind. This is what's wrong with so many sisters. This right here. I want you guys to pay attention right there. That's the problem.
Yep.
Yes, you.
And she laughing. She laughing like it's funny.
Can you at least give me that?
She laughing like this shit is funny. She actually think this shit is cute. She think this is cute, y'all. She think this is cute. She thinks being an argumentative bitch is being cute. She thinks an argumentative is being. She think this is funny. He can't even talk to her. And this is what a majority of black men are. This is our problem. We try to talk to black women and we can't. We can't talk to a group of people that's never wrong. It's like black women don't like being wrong. Yes. They're never wrong. How can you talk to a person that's never wrong? How can you talk to a person when you're giving them facts? They won't acknowledge one fact you're giving them. And they laugh about it like it's funny. Okay, you know what, Taz? You might be right. She probably just wanted to go viral. You're right, Taz. Good point. And she's laughing. If I was him, I'd have been kicked her off my show. I couldn't take all this because even halfway through the show, this woman was laughing and giggling halfway through the show. I'd have been kicked her ass off. He was trying to be patient. He was trying to be patient. He was trying to be patient, and she still started laughing and giggling. And he finally kicked her off the show. Finally. I'd have been kicked her ass off.
Listen.
Can you give me that? No, don't tell me to listen. Can you give me that?
She's telling him to listen. She's telling him to listen, and she ain't listening to one fact. And this is what goes to show you about a lot of black women. This is the majority of black women. They always want you to listen to some stupid shit. They always want you to listen to an argument. They always want you to listen to the bullshit they got to say. But when you're stating a fact, when you're stating a truth, they don't want to listen. They tell you to listen to them, nigga, listen. But you won't listen to a fact. You won't listen to truth. You won't listen to reason. You won't listen to logic. You won't listen to science. You won't listen to intelligence. You won't listen to none of that. But you want me to listen to your foolishness. Listen to your foolishness over facts. Listen to your feelings over truth. Really? Sad. I'd have been kicked this chick off my show.
I can't because not
you can't. No. You can or you cannot.
You're using
you can't. No. Don't over. No. I want to be clear on this. Can you give me that? Yes or no? Then get off my goddamn phone. You are out of your mind. This is what's wrong with so many sisters. This right here. I want you guys to pay attention right there. That's the problem. Yes, you. Shame, insults, guilt, and the need to be right.
Yup. Facts. That's it. I'm your boy Zillionaire. That go to show you. The white women that came on the show, they respected him. The white women on the show, they acknowledged his fact. Every white woman that comes on his show respects what he says. They respect when he makes a point, they agree with it. This woman wouldn't acknowledge one point. She wasted 20 minutes of his life. This woman just wasted his time. She completely wasted his time. Completely wasted his time. And it go to show you, white women listen better than black women. This is a fact. Get mad at it if you want to. Black women don't listen. Period. No matter how much truth you're speaking, no matter how much facts you're giving, no matter how intellectual, mathematically, no matter how right it is, they will continue to say, discredit and say that you're wrong. And what you're saying is not true. And this is sad. And this is why you can't lead black women. This is why black men cannot lead black women. This is why. I'm your boy Zillionaire. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Make sure you join my OnlyFans because I can't post a lot of videos on YouTube. So I post a lot of stuff on my OnlyFans page. Make sure you join the OnlyFans. The link is right here. Make sure I got a deal running with the OnlyFans. Make sure you join my OnlyFans at onlyfans.com/zillionaire. onlyfans.com/zillionaire. Make sure you click the links on my YouTube channel to buy the Zillionaire mask. A lot of y'all have bought the Zillionaire mask. I appreciate it. Some of y'all bought some purses. Some of y'all bought some coffee mugs. Some of y'all bought the sweatshirts. Thank you for buying Zillionaire merchandise. Shout out to everybody that's donated to the channel. I appreciate you. My moderators was popping. I appreciate everything y'all got going on. There you have it. LaToya McGee, you got to be a monthly member to keep that wrench. I appreciate you being here, LaToya, but you got to be a monthly member to keep the wrench. You got to be a monthly member. You got to be a monthly member to keep your wrench. But I'll let you keep it, but you got to renew your subscription. You got to renew your subscription, LaToya. Everybody else renewed their subscription, and I can't. Everybody else is, you got to be a monthly member now. You can't be the only one not being a monthly member and had that wrench. Everybody's that had a wrench, they got the badge, they're a monthly member. So I'm going to give you a chance. I'm going to let you slide. I ain't going to be mean. I'm not going to be mean and take your wrench. I give you time to renew your membership. and then you can keep your wrench. But I'm going to let you keep it for now. But you better renew your monthly membership. I'm going to say it again. If you want to be a monthly member, if you want to be a moderator, you have to be a monthly member. You have to be a monthly member. Only person that's not a monthly member is Lizzie, A Goddess. Lizzie and A Goddess, because they've been on my channel for a long time. Lizzie and A Goddess, they've been on my channel for a long time. They've been following, so that's different. But you have to be a monthly member to keep your wrench. Now I'm announcing it, so I don't want to see no surprises. Y'all come in my live and y'all ain't renew your membership. And where my wrench at? You didn't renew your membership as a monthly member. But anyway, I'm your boy Zillionaire. I'll let you slide, Latoya, for now. I'm gonna be nice for now until it's time to stop being nice. I'm gonna be nice, Latoya, until it's time to stop being nice. And I'll see y'all tomorrow night. I'm out of here. God bless y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow night. This was a good show. And I just want to prove my point, how difficult it is to talk to black women. They just don't listen. I don't know what it is about black women. They refuse to listen. They refuse to respect black men. They refuse to listen to black men for some reason. I don't know. Just like Shiraza Ali said, the blatant disrespect for the authority and leadership of black men by black women is the cause of the breakdown of the family structure. Shiraza Ali was on. Shit. How did I erase the wrong thing? God damn it. I erased the wrong thing. All right, y'all. I'm out. I did not mean to erase that. All right, y'all. I'm out of here, man. God bless y'all. I'll see y'all later. I'll see y'all tomorrow night. I will see y'all tomorrow night. I'm out of here.